And then the last session we came about that how can we define a blockchain in a list inside a list and then pass the transaction amount in the add value section and add that element in the updated list. I can show you how that works by running the code. So this is what we left at the last session. Okay. So now here we will continue and we'll try to make a code like that in which we will add the transaction amount in last transaction both through the add value function only. Okay, so we will add the transaction amount and last transaction amount both in this function only. So we don't need to use this function. We can get rid of this function. Okay. So what we will be doing is we will name this file as blockchain scope 1. Okay. And then make a new file blockchain underscore 2 dot python. Then copy the whole code or we will start from the crash. Okay. So we'll give a multi-line comment that here we are just okay. We are adding the functionality to get the last value of the chain by the function add value itself. Okay. So again we will be declaring a blockchain as a list. We'll save it and then we'll define function add value and pass two attributes which would be transaction amount like last time and then we'll add last transaction. Okay, so what we were doing in this is we were referring to the -1 element to get the last blockchain. So here we'll also do it as the same, that we'll get it like first get the base element last element as 1 for the genesis block and then we will update it. Okay, so now we will do blockchain dot append make a list because we are having a single list over here, so we will be making another list over here, last transaction and transaction amount. Okay, I think this should work and now we will call it like add value what would be the ideation or how can we okay and we'll add the 5 and then okay, so here also we need to have that function that's mandatory, so we'll get the function define get last blockchain value because here we are just giving a defaulting system, so it would be better if we have that function instead of using each time. So we'll go with return blockchain ending node. Okay, call 5 and then what we were doing is we aren't doing anything over here, but we will also adding a last transaction also. So we go and then we'll call get the last blockchain value. We should go and save it and then run this code. Okay, we need to print it also. Print blockchain. Yes, so here we'll go and run. Okay, function get blockchain at save. Yep. So we can just go and it is like add value 2. Okay, function. Get the value done, and then it's working. Okay. So what are we getting is function get value blockchain hash and then value added 5. Well, we are getting this error because we hadn't declared the function properly. We need to add this because we are calling a function. Now I guess this should work for sure. Yeah, look, here we are just passing a transaction amount, so it will take the last transaction as 1 by default, which what we were doing here, we were giving a absolute value in the declaration, but instead of declaration we are giving it through the function itself. In the next we are having a value 5, and then we are adding the get last blockchain value, a function. So what it would do is it will get the last blockchain value with the help of this. If we don't add this get last blockchain value, then it will get 1 itself. Look at this, add value 3. There isn't right way to implement blockchain, but it works. So see, it will automatically by default take this as the last blockchain value if we didn't give it, and if we give get last blockchain value and the functions, for sure, look, it is making a complete blockchain out of it. So to sum up this, we can also pass this attribute value using this add value. Okay, and then we'll give last transaction equals to get last blockchain value and transaction amount is equals to 15. Okay, and then we can also run it. So here the transaction amount is 15 and this is the last blockchain value. Okay, here what we are doing is we are passing the last blockchain value and amount by interchanging the positions. This is also can be done with the help of Python 2. Okay, so we need to add a comment that this is the another approach to use to call the functions in Python, printing the blockchain, calling the functions, define the appending work, getting the last value of the blockchain. Okay, so this is the second iteration of the blockchain project. We'll make multiple iteration, and session by session we will make it more usable and more feasible. With the help of this, we will coming with the end result of complete blockchain backed up by Solidity and all of the languages. Okay, thank you.